Shout out.
Shout out.
Roll up.
Shout out hustle industry.
I am the whole cheat code.
You dig? Hustle industry.
And that's the game, cheat code. Right now we in beast mode.
Welcome back to another episode of Hustle Industries, man. I'm here with my boy WOLFPACC Moe, the General. If you haven't heard already, man.
What's up, brother?
What's up, bro?
Hey, shit.
How you, man? I see you eating good, too.
Yeah, man. You can go ahead and help yourself.
Nah, I'm good, brother. Definitely.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Nah, no question.
We over here for Fajita Grande, man. Thank y'all for sponsoring us, you know. Y'all should come down, check it out. Check it out. They got good food.
Definitely.
And what that is? Some shrimp.
It's called Bombay shrimp.
Bombay shrimp.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a sauce next to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I usually have hot sauce to add into that, but I ain't got it right this second. But
That's your go-to when you come here?
Definitely. That's all I do. That's all you
do?
Everything comes with fajita wraps, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm like, let's give me the shrimp, man.
Yeah.
I don't even use the fajita wraps for real.
Okay.
Shrimp
My boy hooked me up with a drink too. What drink is this?
That's the Don Julio pineapple.
Don Julio pineapple.
Yeah. If you know me, you know that I love Don Julio pineapple.
Fajita Grande, people, check them out. Man, let's get to the music, man.
Okay.
The reason why we're here, we want to talk about the General.
Yeah.
For one, why are you the General? What does that mean?
The influences and where pretty much where I came from. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with like the Army or Navy or any armed forces. It doesn't have anything to do with that. It's like I'm a general because of how I move. You know what I'm saying? How I'm brought up, morals, principles, which also at the MOE, that's what MOE stands for. The WOLFPACC Moe is absolutely morals over everything.
Morals over everything. Okay.
Yeah, because I feel like we lost touch with that. You know what I'm saying? The lack of respect for the older generation, wanting to do everything on our own. It's no problem with wanting to do everything on your own, but when somebody's trying to teach you or tell you something, it's less bumps that you have to go through and have to experience if you would just listen and then end up chasing those same morals and principles later on in life. You know what I'm saying?
How has the underground scene changed since you started?
The internet has really made it possible for you to be heard.
Yeah, made it
Even critics. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a voice now, and it's all because of the internet. You know what I'm saying? You can use your platform as a way to uplift and to upbring. You know what I'm saying? It changed things, or try to change things, because as long as you get if you get one, then you're doing your job. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of artists. The internet has like the gateway of communication now. You know what I'm saying? It's to the point where people run to the internet just to say I seen you in the store. Yeah. They won't tell you that they seen you. They won't walk up to you and be like, "What's up?" Know what I'm saying? How you doing, bro? I ain't seen you in a minute. They'll run to the internet and say, "Man, it was good running into you today." It might not even have ran into you, but seen you somewhere. So it's like the internet's a wide open. It's like it's definitely.
So would you say the internet now would be the new underground? Like how underground was back in the day, it would be like a social spot, gathering of all the artists.
Right.
So would you say that's happening now just on the internet?
Definitely, and it's still showcases and all that stuff out there. Showcases are definitely big and still happen. That's how I started. You know what I'm saying? I started with showcases as far as like let them know who I am. But I stopped doing it, but it was a way for them to get to know me. You know what I'm saying? WOLFPACC Moe. You know what I'm saying? The General. It was a way for them to get to see my presence and understand I've been in this life for a while. You know what I'm saying? I took it serious. I want to say maybe like 6 years ago. After my little man, rest in peace, my little homie Frog died. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when I lost Frog, it was like no turning back from right there. I was like, I'm gonna keep on pressing on.
That's right.
And let him know that
as well? Like,
he definitely was an artist as well.
So we had carrying the torch, basically.
Carrying the torch. Even though I was doing it before then, I never was strictly, fully. I want to say never strictly fully like focused on it because of the lifestyle I was living. It's hard to do both at the same time.
I feel like that's everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
The reason why I say that is because you gotta choose eventually. Like, all right, I'm going all in. You know what I'm saying? Because this isn't just a game. to a lot of people.
It's not.
There's some people that want to actually get out of the situation with this platform, and then
Right.
there's some other people that just they get out of the situation, but I don't know how to say.
It's like they're they're beyond talented enough to get out of the situation. You know what I'm saying? But I want to say like they're addicted.
It's
I
like
want to say
mentally.
it's like mentally
mental game.
addicted to that lifestyle.
Yeah, you got mentally tell yourself I don't want to do it and actually do it.
Right, exactly.
It's mental.
It's definitely mental battle. And it's physical too. You got to be able to put that work in, man.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
Like I learned a long time ago. I was brought up in church. So faith without works is dead. So you can have all the faith and all the mental that you want, but if you don't put the work in, it's never going to change. It's always going to be that just a thought.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So, with that being said, what advice would you give your younger self?
My younger self?
Your younger self. The one that had the dream,
Right.
but never took it serious.
Right. I definitely would tell myself, just as well I would tell the younger generation is, man, your vision is your vision. You know what I'm saying? And we get discouraged. Don't get discouraged because others don't believe in it. It's not their job to believe in it. That it was given to you. God gave that vision and them gifts to you. So you have to make them believe it. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever quit because of what the next person might not see, can't hear. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for some of your closest friends. You know what I'm saying? We brought up to believe that, you know what I'm saying? This is our group, this is my generation, this is my family, this is my friends. You find most of the people that want to see you win, believe in you outside of your circle. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like new friends, but the networking can turn that business into a real live relationship.
Do you have any like memorable shows that you remember? Anything that was like turn?
Yeah, I was on 14th Street off of U Street.
DC.
At DC. My bad. Yes, at DC at Pure Lounge. It was my first one. Place was packed. You know what I'm saying? It was free to get in and everything. And I was on the list to perform that night. Man, and around this time I wasn't drinking enough, and I had huge butterflies. I had huge butterflies, man. And I was like
around your first time performing?
Yeah, first time performing. And I want to say this was like 4 years ago. And I had huge butterflies, man. And I was wondering, like,
real people.
How can I shake these butterflies? You know what I'm saying? So I was smoking Newports after Newport after Newport. I don't smoke gas or none of that. Yeah. So I was just like, man. And then
they tried licking.
me not going first. I went third. But me not going first, it kind of soothed it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I started watching others in front of me stage presence. You know what I'm saying? I was stiff as a board though, but in my mind I thought I was moving around and being like, you know what I'm saying? And then the crowd sees that and they feel that too. So if you gonna be in this lane, in this lifestyle, making music, and you feel that your music is the shit in the bomb, you gotta say it. You don't speak to, you gotta say it like you're not speaking to everybody that's inside the club. You gotta speak to everybody outside the door trying to get in or walking by and be like, who was this? Who was that up in there? You know what I'm saying? Let me go check him out. Yeah, you gotta talk to the people outside of the club. So by the time I got to my third song, they died all the way down, and then I just felt a high, a natural high that I've yet to come down off of since I started doing showcases and doing shows. It was more memorable. Yeah, I wouldn't say lit. Yeah. I'm gonna say I did a show in New York, and I'm going back to New York April 24th. I did a show in Brooklyn, New York, man, and I wasn't even set to perform, but I ran into his gorgeous music. He's a promoter and he's a talent search and everything. He's from DC. I met him there, and my man MD J Rails. You know what I'm saying? J Rails. Shout out J Rails. He was performing that night. I went up there for support, and then just got the opportunity to ask if I wanted to perform. So jumped on stage and I hit Running. One of my number one, I want to say, as far as like fan favorite, it's one of my fan favorites, Running. You know what I'm saying? And I hit that joint, and it stuck with everybody in there. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know the song yet, but they knew the running. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hit the ground running in there, and just to see other people that I have no clue who they are. You know what I'm saying? Support me in that way and start making a little dance up off of it. Now that's memorable.
Okay. This was New York. Shout out New York.
Yeah, shout out Brooklyn, New York, man. And I'm coming back.
Might not be here in the flesh, but I feel you in the spirit. Running. I hit the ground running. I hit the ground running. I hit the ground running.
Who were your biggest hip hop influences growing up?
Your biggest. Who made you want to actually do this? You're like, man, I want that lifestyle, or I want those bars.
Well, when I was coming up, you know what I'm saying, the biggest artist out there at the time that really influenced me, Big Daddy Kane. Shout out you, Big Daddy Kane. You know what I'm saying? Him, K Solo, Eric B. and Rakim. It's then on the West Coast, cause I like East Coast rap, but West Coast was my love. Like MC8, you know what I'm saying? I love MC8's music. I can almost recite it word for word. And then later on, of course, the legend, he changed how I felt about music all in one was Tupac Shakur. You know what I'm saying? Like to this day, like I bump it like he's still here. I felt like I knew Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Like personally, you know what I'm saying?
From his music.
Yeah, from his music and him always being in the headlines and all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then I can't forget Master P and No Limit and Cash Money. You know what I'm saying?
How did you develop your own unique sound though? Like what made you like those were your influences? You might have wanted, not say you wanted to rap like them, but I know they inspired you to rap.
Right.
So how did you use that to make your own flow, your own style? Learning the rap game. Like I used to, like I grew up rapping. You know what I'm saying? As a kid, we used to beat on our chest. Like go-go and rap was always a part of my life. So I said we used to beat on our chest, beat on cafeteria tables, and all we did was freestyle. I don't know if you've seen. Oh damn! I can't even forget. I forgot about Wu-Tang. But I don't know if you've seen the documentary on them or whatever. They would just sit out at basketball courts. I play ball too. I'm a sports fanatic, but I play ball. But we sit out at basketball courts, park tables, like I said, cafeteria tables, or beat on our chest, or bebop, and we would just float. You know what I'm saying? I wasted a lot of money in the studios doing that shit. You know, just going in there, not being prepared, and just going in there freestyling, getting nice, hired up and drunk and shit, and wasting time. And I just looked at it as fun because we could all do it. Like it was just something to do in our spare time, just freestyling while we hustling or whatever.
So in a way, your hometown helped shape your music.
I just fell in love with my freestyle melody. So weird is I can create music without even having the beat because I could just create beats in my head. I wish I knew how to put that shit on. Oh my goodness, then I really be blown up. Yeah, actually make a beat, but I can create one in my head and create a flow, create a song off of that beat that's playing in my head. You know what I'm saying? And
now you just find a beat after that and lay it down. Do you have a beat maker? A personal beat maker, or do you just?
No, actually, I got a.
You said Big Bowler.
I got you.
That's what she said.
So I don't have an actual like personal beat maker. I shop around like everybody else I don't know about everybody else, but it's all on my Instagram page. Fly me in with beats. And they send beats to my email.
So you just buying your beats at the moment?
Yeah, I'll buy them, yeah. Which is the way I'd rather have it anyway, you know what I'm saying? Because that means it's solidified, so it's actually all mine. You know what I'm saying?
You own it.
Pay for it all up front, whatever. However I have to get it. But it's at the end of the day, it's mine.
What keeps you going? How do you stay inspired? What makes you not want to stop this?
First and foremost, I love music. So that's one reason why I keep doing it. And now that my music has reached all platforms, I get paid for it. You know what I'm saying? It's pennies on the dollar. It's not nothing major, but it's no longer just me just rhyming on beats or just having fun with it. And I'm actually seeing money hits my PayPal every month. You know what I'm saying? So that definitely keeps me going. The motivation of my kids, well, I should say my family, and then losing my little brother.
Is it nice outside?
Yes, it's wonderful.
Very nice.
It's very wonderful. So losing my parents and my little brother is another reason that I don't want to fuck up nothing that I have going on. I want to continue to keep on going with them, just being proud of me, more to say. You know what I'm saying? So my family and just continue to grow in life, period. You know what I'm saying? I can't keep starting over and rebuilding relationships and hurting this person because I want to be selfish and self-centered and want to get my own way. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than me.
What's the biggest risk you've taken in this career so far? And risk as in like a gamble, you know. And you see the outcome, you think it's gonna work, whether it worked out or not, you know, what's the biggest risk you've taken? It's been banging, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. It is.
Shout out Fajita Grande.
Baja Shrimp, you can. Fajita Grande.
With the Bombay drink, man. Pull up.
Yeah. I want to say as far as risk though, it's always a risk. You know what I'm saying? When you're putting your money down on something or events, I put my money in A&R's hands and all that shit to just perform in hopes of a signing or being heard. And a lot of times I'm just gaining really pretty much just fans, you know what I'm saying? Just I might even be stealing somebody else's fans, but it's a risk from jump, you know what I'm saying? Because you might put me, I'm not even gonna say you might. I put my money into a project, and did a video for it, and
All that costs money.
yeah, everything costs money, but it went nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I done put my money out there a few times and nothing in return. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I just gotta grind harder to get that back. I gotta double that. I gotta triple it to make me feel like I didn't really lose anything.
Basically, this whole career is a risk.
Yeah, the whole career is a risk because of you gotta listen to wordplay. You gotta really listen to how people are talking because in this career, there's a lot of people which they play like they want to see you win. They want the best thing for you, or they got the next best move, and the whole time it's just benefiting them.
What is your biggest pet peeve in the music industry?
And it's not even just the label. I mean, the labels give you damn near free will. You know what I'm saying? And they you don't even know that you're using that shit against yourself. They want you pretty much being a complete idiot because that's what turns the world on violence and being a dumbass and all that shit. That's what gets the views. Yeah. So I'ma say that my biggest peeve would be that our youngins haven't really woken up yet to see like they're using you.
when the last time when the last time we ever kept going to jail behind our music? You know what I'm saying? Or actually out there, they want you to see, they want you to, in order for you to be a part of this label, catch a couple bodies and then go on wax, then go on wax and talk about it. Yeah. I want details, I want dates, you know what I'm saying, and infiltrate others. You know what I'm saying? It's and I want to know where you sold drugs, how many ounces you got, and you better be riding around with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's the fact that they haven't caught on to them using them because they've been doing this shit forever, and the fact that you taking money over principle or selling your soul just for, like I said, just for some change that you're going to have to get, that you give it back anyway. I want them to understand that none of this was going on. I mean, I haven't even really like made my mark yet. Anything. Nothing happens overnight. Like, I'm really working. I want you to understand that I really have a job. I really go to work. I really take care of kids. I'm a father, a hustler. When I say a hustler, that means by any means make sure I provide for my family. It ain't a hustler. It's not. I ain't say selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is I get up and bust my ass just like the next man's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? I put my pen. I need y'all to understand that none of this stuff is easy. Like this everything that I spit is really my life. I've been through it. I've seen it. I've you know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm not watching no movies. Ain't no gimmicks for real. You know what I'm saying? That's why sometimes and sometimes days are better than others. You know what I'm saying?
How do you handle haters or negative comments?
I put them in a song. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna listen regardless. Even if they don't like you, they're gonna listen regardless. Yeah. So I let them know that I see that shit, I hear that shit, but y'all not stopping nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to entertain them because I be locked up some motherfucking way. I done did all that. You know what I'm saying? So now it's really trying to just lock in and stay focused, man.
Haters and negative comments is part of the program now.
Yeah.
So some people do get affected by it, but it do matter how you just move on from that.
Right.
So let's talk about music.
Okay.
Any songs you got out right now that you want to promote? Any people to really keep running up?
Well, like I said before, I got running out right now, hit the ground running, and it's really running right now too. As far as like when I go out and I perform it and everything. And Risky Business is one of my favorites. You know what I'm saying? Risky Business.
They know me by my nickname, but they don't know me. She told me that she loved me, I told her she gon' have to show me. Niggas asking me for front, but I won't let them owe me. I'm on some new shit, they still looking for the old me. Out of town, trips to Vegas, still with the homies. Thought it was out of reach when they said sky's the limit. Looking down at my watch like I need a minute. Fake niggas always talking, I don't comprehend it. Focus and don't let them devils push you off your pivot.
This was pretty much based off my lifestyle when I was coming up and the hustling, and I was hustling and everything. When I really was selling coke and crack, you know what I'm saying, and dope and all that shit. But when I was really doing that, it's just my lifestyle was it's a risky business. Like every day I'm getting up to go out there and make money, but at the same time, the same token, I'm throwing rocks at the penitentiary. It's almost like come lock me up, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't in the trap houses like that. I'm out there on the block, you know what I'm saying, running up on cars, and friends that I thought was friends but the whole time envious of me. And it was mostly, it was almost to the point where I was like, damn, what the fuck is going on behind closed doors? Because why am I, you know what I'm saying? I'm growing up with y'all, so it's like, where's all this hidden hate coming from? And you know how we joan on motherfuckers. We joan on each other and shit. You can hear it. You can actually hear the
you can tell the difference.
Yeah, you can tell there's a lot of a little bit of hate in the jokes and all that shit. So I mean, and it's always been that way. I feel it's always been that way for my family anyway. But in any sense, it didn't run me nowhere. But like I still stayed around. I still hustled. I still, you know what I'm saying? So my friends fell off. But money started increasing. You know what I'm saying? I had problems with women. You know what I'm saying? I got 6 baby mothers, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 7 kids, 6 baby mothers. we cordial now. You know what I'm saying? It was a lack of respect back then towards one another because I felt that's how the way you had to grow up. Like, okay, I'm hustling, I'm buying tennis shoes and buying diapers and shit, and that's what it was about the whole time. That's not what fatherhood is about at all. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, so risky business was me explaining this is how I get down, this is what it was, and this is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
And I do my shit solo. In places you ain't never been, in trenches you will never show. Hang with some real ass niggas who name you will never know. And if I catch you anywhere I can get you, I'ma let it blow, bitch. I got that glow like GBE, WOLFPACC Moe, silk slim from LPC, tatted on me right where it's supposed to be. I'm the closest thing to G.O.D, so bitches propose to me, sell they soul for me, ain't no exposing me. Took my L's on the chin, it ain't a cell big enough to hold it.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. That kind of came out of nowhere. Like I had heard a beat. It was on YouTube. It was a YouTube beat. I had heard a YouTube beat, and I kept it. You know what I'm saying? I kept it to myself, and it's almost like I freestyled that time. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the joints I can pretty much say that I just end up going in on it. And then listening to it and going back and writing down and jotting it and cleaning it up, and then I went back and done it again.
What are you working on currently, or like you got any other new projects that you in the making?
Yes. Well, as far as I got Streets Talk Volume 2 on the way. You know what I'm saying? I just got a little bit more editing to do. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more mixing and mastering to do, and then that'll be dropping real soon. So. That one right there is
Streets Talking Volume 2.
Streets Talk Volume 2, WOLFPACC Moe the General is definitely coming out. It's definitely on the way, right? And I got a single that I'm bringing out called Flawless. It's not flawless, but I just use the term. I'm not flawless. You know what I'm saying? I have flaws, but regardless, fuck my flaws. Like I gotta overlook them joints, and I gotta go get. You know what I'm saying? My vision, my focus, my passion. You know what I'm saying? It's the shit I have a passion for, and I gotta go get. I have to break through my flaws. I can't keep using those as crutches or downers or reasons why I make excuses. You know what I'm saying? So the song called Flawless, and I'm I love it, and I know the fans is gonna love it.
Yeah. Speaking of fans, how do you want them to remember you at the end of the day, man? Once everything's over and done with, man, you accomplished everything.
That I did accomplish everything. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, a lot of my fans start with people that know me first. You know what I'm saying? That I don't want to call them judgmental, but we all getting judged by somebody. Even though it ain't nobody supposed to be judging us but God, but we all get judged by people all the time. So it's like they seen the making of me, the fall of me getting back up. You know what I'm saying? Never giving up, never quitting. Even though I had a phase in my life where you would have thought I would have been better off dead, type shit. I made my way through all that, and then to just get into another storm with the loss of my brother and my mother and my father. You know what I'm saying? All three of them within 2 years. Like my mom and dad's 18 months apart. My brother and my dad are 3 months apart. Not even 3. It's barely 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So and to see that I didn't resort back to old habits and old ways. Kept God first. You know what I'm saying? And continue to it's because, like I said, I got 7 kids. I can't let them see me giving up. It's gonna make their life look good. You know what I'm saying? I gotta lead by example. I can't be preaching a message and not even living it.
Any shout outs you want to give out there?
Yeah, I got a few, man. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, like I said, shout out to God for keeping me, you know what I'm saying, helping me help myself, you know what I'm saying, and then shout out my family, my wife and my kids, you know what I'm saying, for having my back and giving me the support that I need to keep on going, you know what I'm saying, and shout out to my man MDJ Rails. I met this brother, I want to say 4 years ago now, and we've been locked in ever since. He heard me do Validation, my song called Validation, and his brother fuck with it hard, and we just been wanting to see each other win since then. You know what I'm saying? And now we got a movie called Band for Band coming out. Man, he's great production, by the way. Like, great mindset, creative young brother. You know what I'm saying? And then shout out my two brothers that's been in my corner. You know what I'm saying, through everything. My brother Dirty Reds and Flo been like real live locked in with me through this whole journey and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then damn, I hate shout outs, dog, because I know I'm gonna forget some people. Yeah.
It'd be like that.
It's for you. Sorry.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Hey, listen,
brother.
this right here, Fajita Grande, man. Y'all gotta come see
Can
it.
you do a video
Come
with
all
you?
the way.
Can we do a
Yeah, there
video
you
with
go.
you?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
All right.
This is gonna be in the front of the store.
Shout out, my engineer Mark Henry, talented young brother, was up at worked at the kitchen. I got to shout out the kitchen for giving me, well, I paid for it, but giving me the space that I need so I can be creative. And even shout out Lynx. Man, Lynx is a hell of an engineer. I don't know why the fuck you ain't come today, but I'm giving you your shout out, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you your flowers. You know what I'm saying? You're a talented young brother, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He don't get enough credit, man. I mean, he don't get no credit from me, for real, but my man T-Mac, you know what I'm saying? He, I used to run all my songs by him, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen to this, not running by him like I need his approval, but more so on the, man, listen to this, look what I got right here, look what I got right here, look what I got right here. And he like, damn, because he gonna keep it 100 with me.
That's right.
I don't want no, he gonna keep it 100 with me, he gonna let me know that, dog, this shit is hard right here.
Yeah.
Man, take that shit back there. And that's the same way, that's the same way that my little brother was, you know what I'm saying? Lonnie, I love that boy and I miss him to death, man. You know what I'm saying? I miss my little brother so much because he was my first and only critic that could really get to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, he'd be like, fuck no, don't use that, or yeah, just like that, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or clean this part up, or yeah, so T-Mac took the place of my little brother, you know what I'm saying? What is it? All right, what's up, man? This WOLFPACC Moe, the general, out here today, man. I just had a wonderful interview with Hustle Industries TV, man. You know what I'm saying? Did a hell of a job, and I support my brother to the fullest, you know what I'm talking about? And then my man Ray up here with Fajita Grande. Thank you for sponsoring this interview for us today. We couldn't have asked for a better location. Food is great. The drinks is hella good. And my man be pouring them, I'm telling you.
We're right at 5 Willardale Drive, Frederick, Maryland, 21701. Telephone number is 301-689-8989.
There it is, listen. Hustle Industries, man. WOLFPACC Moe signing out.
Got a millionaire's vision, I'm investing, nigga. Hit it to the top, nigga, watch how quick I rise. And I'll never switch sides, still with the guy.